fact that you are listening to this is a strong sign from the universe that you are a special soul of light. You are not here by accident. You are chosen, one of the few willing to embark on this sacred journey to become a beacon of light in a world often shrouded in darkness. This path is not for the faint of heart, and the challenges you face are unlike any others. You are a spiritual warrior, a lightworker, entrusted with a divine purpose. These tests are not punishments. They are gifts, shaping you into the extraordinary being you are destined to become. As we journey through these 10 spiritual tests, remember, only the strongest souls face these trials, and enduring them reveals the unparalleled power within you. Do you recognize these spiritual tests from your life? Chapter 1. The Test of Isolation. The path of the awakened soul often begins with the test of isolation, a profound challenge that touches every corner of your being. This is not merely physical loneliness, but a deep, soul-wrenching separation from everything and everyone you once relied upon. It's as if the universe is clearing your external distractions to guide you inward. Friends may drift away unexpectedly. Family may feel emotionally or spiritually distant. And even the comfort of familiar routines and environments begins to crumble. In this test, the universe poses a profound question. Can you stand alone, guided only by the quiet whispers of your inner truth? The test of isolation forces you to confront yourself in ways you never imagined. Without the noise of external validation or distraction, you are left with your own thoughts, feelings, and the voice of your higher self. It is here, in the stillness, that you begin to uncover who you truly are. Yet, this journey is not without its difficulties. The loneliness can feel unbearable at times, like an endless void pulling you away from everything you have known. But this perceived emptiness is, in reality, the fertile soil for transformation. It is within this solitude that the seed of your spiritual awakening is planted and begins to grow. In the silence, you might begin to hear subtle guidance from your soul, or even higher realms. This is where you learn to trust your intuition and recognize that your true strength lies within. The test of isolation is not meant to punish you, but to prepare you, to strip away external dependencies so that you can discover the limitless well of wisdom, strength, and love within yourself. Ask yourself this: can you embrace this solitude not as a loss, but as an initiation into your higher self? Those who endure this test with courage and faith emerge with a profound sense of self-reliance and clarity, ready to step fully into their divine path. Chapter 2. The Test of Letting Go. Letting go is perhaps one of the most challenging and transformative spiritual tests. It is not merely about releasing material possessions, though that is often part of the process. This test delves far deeper, requiring you to surrender attachments to relationships, outdated beliefs, and even the carefully constructed identity you've built over a lifetime. Think about it. How many times have you clung to something, a person, a situation, or an idea, because it felt safer than the uncertainty of release? Deep within, you knew holding on was only delaying your growth, yet the fear of the unknown made letting go feel impossible. This test is the universe's way of guiding you to trust in the divine flow of life. It forces you to confront the truth that clinging to the familiar, even when it no longer serves you, keeps you from stepping into your highest potential. The things, people, and ideas you hold on to may have played an essential role in shaping who you are, but they are not meant to define who you are becoming. To embrace this test is to understand a profound spiritual principle. Letting go is not a loss. It is a sacred act of liberation, an unburdening that creates space for the universe to fill your life with new blessings and opportunities. When you release what no longer aligns with your soul's journey, you open yourself to divine abundance, love, and purpose. Emptying your hands of the old may feel painful at first, but it is the first step toward true freedom and transformation. Remember, letting go is not about forgetting or denying the past. It is about honoring it for what it taught you, and then choosing to move forward, unencumbered. Trust in the process, for what awaits you on the other side is infinitely greater than what you leave behind. Chapter 3. The Dark Night of the Soul. This is the crucible through which every true lightworker must pass, a trial that strips you to your core and lays bare the raw truth of your existence. The dark night of the soul is not merely a difficult phase, it is a profound spiritual initiation. During this time, you are forced to confront the deepest fears, the heaviest doubts, and the most hidden shadows within yourself. It can feel as though the universe has abandoned you, that the light you once felt so intimately has vanished. You may question your purpose, your faith, and even your worth. It is as if you are drowning in an abyss of despair, unable to find solid ground or direction. Yet this darkness, as overwhelming as it may seem, is not a punishment. It is a sacred call to transformation. The question you face during this trial is both simple and profound. How much darkness can you endure before you lose your light? This test is designed to push you to the very edge of your limits, forcing you to seek your light not outside of you, but within. It is a period of spiritual purification where all that is false, superficial, or unaligned with your higher purpose is burned away. It is in the midst of this deep pain and uncertainty that the faintest flicker of your inner light emerges, a light that may have been hidden but never extinguished. This light, however small, begins to reveal its true nature. It is not fragile, it is indestructible. You come to understand that your light does not depend on external circumstances or validation. It is eternal, a part of your soul's essence. Through the dark night of the soul, you are taught resilience, surrender, and the profound strength that comes from embracing your shadows as part of your wholeness. The darkness is not your enemy, it is your teacher, helping you to rediscover the divine power within you. By the time you emerge, you are no longer the person you once were. You are transformed, stronger, clearer, and more aligned with your purpose than ever before. The dark night of the soul is one of the most challenging spiritual tests, but it is also one of the most rewarding, for it paves the way for your greatest awakening. Chapter 4. The Test of Faith. Faith in the unseen is one of the greatest and most profound challenges for the spiritual seeker. It is not just a fleeting belief, but a deep, unwavering trust in the divine plan, even when life feels as though it is unraveling. This test often manifests when you lose the very things you once thought defined your stability: jobs, relationships, opportunities, or even your health. In those moments, you might feel completely untethered, left wondering if the universe has abandoned you or if all your spiritual work has been in vain. But here lies the deeper truth. This test is not about faith in the external world or its fleeting promises. It is about faith in yourself, your divine essence, and the sacred plan orchestrated for your soul's growth. The universe, while appearing chaotic, is always working behind the scenes to align you with your highest good. Faith, in this context, is not passive. It is an active decision to trust when there is no visible evidence to support your hope. It's holding on to the conviction that even the struggles you face are purposeful and necessary for your transformation. This trust becomes a lifeline, grounding you in moments of doubt, despair, and fear. The question is this: can you believe in the unseen and stay committed to your path when everything around you appears to be falling apart? Can you hold faith in the divine timing of events, even when you are consumed by uncertainty? When you cultivate this level of trust, faith becomes your greatest anchor, a steady force in the midst of life's storms. It transforms fear into courage and despair into hope. It strengthens your connection to the divine and fortifies your belief in your own resilience. Through this test, you realize that faith is not about controlling outcomes, but about surrendering to a higher wisdom and allowing life to unfold in its own perfect way. Passing the test of faith leaves you not only stronger, but also deeply aligned with your soul's purpose, knowing that every challenge you face is a step toward your highest self. Chapter 5. The Test of Surrender. Control is an illusion, a comforting veil that conceals the vast, unpredictable flow of the universe. The test of surrender challenges you to release your grip on this illusion and step into a deeper state of trust. The universe will orchestrate circumstances where your efforts alone, no matter how determined or well-intentioned, will not yield the outcomes you desire. These moments are not signs of failure, but divine invitations to let go and allow a higher power to guide you. Surrender does not mean giving up or passively accepting defeat. Instead, it is the conscious act of letting go of resistance and aligning with the divine flow of life. It is about trusting that what is meant for you will come to you in the perfect way and at the perfect time, even if the path looks nothing like what you expected. This test can feel like standing on the edge of a vast unknown with no guarantee of where you will land. It demands faith in the unseen and courage to relinquish control, especially in areas where you feel most vulnerable: your relationships, career, or personal dreams. Ask yourself, can you release the need to micromanage every aspect of your life? Can you trust that the divine is working on your behalf, even when the way forward seems unclear? Those who master the test of surrender discover an unparalleled sense of freedom and peace. They no longer feel burdened by the weight of controlling every detail of their lives. Instead, they flow with the rhythm of the universe, trusting in the unseen forces that guide and support them. This test is a profound reminder that you are not alone. When you surrender, you open the door to divine intervention, allowing blessings and opportunities to unfold in ways that surpass anything you could have planned. Surrender is not a loss. It is the ultimate gain, the realization that the universe has always been on your side. Chapter 6. The Test of Discernment. As you awaken spiritually, a profound shift begins to occur. You start to perceive the world through the lens of higher truth. The test of discernment challenges you to separate what aligns with your soul's purpose from what seeks to mislead or derail you. It is not always obvious. Sometimes illusions appear as blessings, and what feels comfortable may quietly hinder your growth. This test manifests in various ways. You may encounter people, situations, or opportunities that seem beneficial on the surface, but subtly drain your energy or steer you away from your higher calling. For instance, a job might promise financial stability, but leave you spiritually unfulfilled, or a relationship might offer temporary comfort, but suppress your true essence. The guidance of the Holy Spirit and your intuition is essential here. These inner tools serve as your spiritual compass, gently nudging you toward decisions that resonate with your higher self. But discernment requires more than just listening. It demands trust in your inner voice, even when it conflicts with external expectations or societal norms. This test also calls you to evaluate your own patterns and intentions. Are your actions rooted in authenticity, or are they influenced by fear, ego, or the need for validation? By mastering the test of discernment, you sharpen your ability to recognize what nourishes your spirit versus what depletes it. You learn that your spiritual power lies in your ability to say no to what no longer serves you, whether it be toxic relationships, outdated beliefs, or tempting but empty distractions. And when you confidently say yes to your divine path, you align with the flow of the universe, opening the door to deeper fulfillment and purpose. Discernment is more than a skill. It is a sacred practice that evolves with your spiritual growth. Every time you choose truth over illusion, you strengthen your connection to the divine, stepping closer to becoming the lightworker you are destined to be. Chapter 7. The Test of Relationships. Losing relationships can feel like heartbreak, as though the very foundation of your emotional life is being shaken. But this loss is not without purpose. It is a profound and necessary step in your spiritual evolution. As your vibration rises and your soul ascends to higher levels of consciousness, not everyone in your life will be able to meet you at this new frequency. This shift can feel isolating, even painful, as people you once trusted or loved seem to drift away or reveal sides of themselves that no longer align with your path. Often, God will illuminate the true nature of those around you, exposing toxic dynamics, hidden motives, or energetic imbalances that may have gone unnoticed before. This unveiling can be shocking, but it is a divine gift meant to free you from attachments that hinder your growth. The universe is asking you to release these relationships with grace and trust. Understand that letting go of those who no longer resonate with your higher purpose is not a loss, but an act of self-love and alignment. You are making space for the right people, soul connections that uplift, empower, and inspire you to continue your journey. These new connections will feel deeply authentic and will mirror the light and love you are cultivating within yourself. This test also requires you to reflect deeply on your own energy and contributions to relationships. Are you clinging to old connections out of fear, guilt, or comfort? Are you willing to trust that the universe will provide you with the right relationships at the right time? The question here is, can you believe that releasing relationships that no longer serve you is an act of faith, making room for divine connections to enter your life? By trusting in this process, you demonstrate your readiness to step fully into your power, surrounded by those who truly support and celebrate your growth. Chapter 8. The Test of Truth. One of the most profound and transformative spiritual tests is the confrontation with your own truth. This challenge compels you to stand before the mirror of your soul and truly see yourself, stripped of the masks you wear, the ego that shields you, and the layers of societal conditioning that often obscure your authentic self. This journey is not for the faint-hearted. It is both a reckoning and a revelation. To undertake it requires a level of brutal honesty that few dare to confront. You must summon the courage to face the full spectrum of your being, embracing not only your light, your virtues, strengths, and aspirations, but also your shadow, the fears, flaws, and unhealed wounds that linger in the depths of your consciousness. Ask yourself, are you truly ready to see yourself as you are, without judgment or denial? Can you find it within you to accept and love the entirety of who you are, even the parts that make you uncomfortable? This test is not merely about self-awareness. It is the gateway to liberation. By confronting your truth, you release the chains of illusion and step into the clarity of self-realization. This process, though daunting, is essential. It holds the key to unlocking your divine purpose and aligning you with the higher calling that awaits you. Only by embracing the fullness of your true self can you fully awaken to the life you are destined to live. Chapter 9. The Test of Everything Falling Apart. There are moments in life when it feels as though your entire world is unraveling. Jobs are lost, cherished relationships dissolve, and the future becomes a fog of uncertainty. This is what can be called the test of destruction, a pivotal phase where everything that no longer aligns with your highest good is stripped away, often in sudden and painful ways. It may feel like the universe has turned its back on you, but in truth, this is a profound act of realignment. What is falling apart is making way for something far greater, even if you cannot yet see it. The chaos, though disorienting, is not the end of your story. It is the fertile ground for a new beginning. The question is, can you trust this process when all signs point to disorder and loss? Can you find the courage to hold faith that this upheaval has a purpose, even if it remains hidden from view? Those who can endure this test discover their resilience and emerge stronger, more aligned with their authentic selves, and deeply attuned to their life's true purpose. This phase is not simply about destruction, it is about transformation. The falling apart is a clearing of space, an opportunity to release outdated patterns, toxic attachments, and limiting beliefs. It is a painful but necessary pruning of the old to allow the new to take root. In time, you may look back on this moment not as a breaking point, but as the turning point that shaped the extraordinary path ahead. Chapter 10. The Test of Purpose. The final test you face is the ultimate realization of your purpose. This is not merely about identifying your mission or understanding your calling. It is about fully embracing the profound responsibility that comes with it. Purpose demands more than recognition. It calls for dedication, courage, and action. You are here for a reason, to bring light, love, and healing into the world. However, to fulfill this purpose, you must look beyond illusions and confront reality with clarity. The path to truth is not always comfortable. It can challenge your perceptions, disrupt your assumptions, and demand transformation. Yet, it is only by seeing things as they truly are, not as you wish them to be, that you can unlock the full potential of your role in this world. The truth is often complex and at times overwhelming. However, it is also profoundly liberating. Accepting the truth allows you to break free from limitations and step fully into the person you are meant to be. It invites you to face obstacles not as burdens, but as opportunities for growth and deeper understanding. Will you embrace your role as a lightworker, even when the road ahead feels uncertain or daunting? The path of purpose is rarely easy, but it is always meaningful. When you align with your highest calling, you tap into an inexhaustible well of strength and grace. You become an unstoppable force of love, healing, and transformation, a beacon of light for others to follow. The test of purpose asks you to commit fully, to walk forward with open eyes and an open heart. It is not only a test of vision, but of faith in yourself and the power of your impact on the world. Passing this test is not about perfection. It is about persistence, resilience, and authenticity. When you step into your purpose, you ignite a ripple effect of positive change that resonates far beyond what you can imagine. Are you ready to accept the weight of your mission and the brilliance of your light? You are chosen. The challenges you face are not burdens. They are profound blessings in disguise. These trials are the universe's deliberate way of sculpting you into the powerful, radiant being you are meant to become. With each hurdle, you are being prepared for your higher purpose, refined, strengthened, and aligned with your destiny. Every test is a reflection of your innate strength and a reminder of your divine calling. These experiences are not random. They are sacred signals, hand-picked for you because your soul is capable of enduring, growing, and transcending. Remember, only the strongest and most resilient souls are entrusted with such a transformative path. You are not merely surviving these challenges, you are flourishing, rising above them as a testament to your inner power. Now is the time to fully embrace your role as a lightworker. Step into your power unapologetically and let your light shine. The world is crying out for your unique brilliance, your compassion, and your wisdom. Your journey is not just for you. It is a beacon for others to find their way. The universe believes in you, and so should you. The world needs your light now more than ever before. If you liked the video, subscribe. If you want to support Telos, use the paid links. Click Super Thanks in the menu below the video or buy me a coffee. Links in the description. Thank you for your support.